is going on, everyone? Today is going to be a different kind of video. I usually don't do these types of videos, but today I feel as if it's necessary with what is going on YouTube. So I guess just roll with it, guys. If you guys know who Lance Stewart is, he recently broke up with his girlfriend, Lizzy Wurst. They dated for 5 years, and she was introduced to his channel, I want to say 3 years ago, maybe. But they were living in a house together. They broke up. And, you know, here is some of their breakup tape, I guess you would say. Sorry, it's sideways because it's the way that it was recorded. Not on his channel, but on my end, it's the way that I recorded it. But again, guys, I apologize because it's sideways, but go check it out.
It's not easy. Okay, alright. Alright, just do it. Alright, guys, I can't even speak.
We are no longer together.
Me and Lizzy have decided that our relationship really isn't working the best. It's a mutual agreement. We've
tried.
Yeah, we have tried.
Multiple times.
You know, I know this question is going to be asked a million times. Like, why? What's the specific reason as to you guys separating?
There's not a specific
There's not a specific reason. It's more so a build-up of things over time. Going back a little bit, for the past like 6 months, we've been bickering over tiny things that, you know, every couple bickers and they argue about things, but
ours is too much.
And it's too much.
It's unhealthy. It
is unhealthy, and I don't think it's definitely not good for us. I do want everyone to know that although me and Lizzy are breaking up, we both still very much care about each other. We talked about this earlier. We had like a 2-hour conversation just expressing all of our feelings and emotions and everything that's going through our heads right now.
I will always have a love for him, and I believe that this is for the best. I believe that us separating is going to help us find who we are as an individual, because I've been with you since I was 14. He was going on 16 at the time. That's so young.
Yeah, but you were also my very first love, my first relationship. I've never kissed a girl.
So people were saying that that was fake, which my girlfriend Chelsea actually did believe that it was fake at first and that it was a clickbait, because knowing how Lance Stewart likes to clickbait, kind of like myself, that video was going to be fake, but it turned out not to be, and I had a feeling from the start that it wasn't fake just because Lance doesn't cry. And this is just really when things started to get weird. So I will show you guys another reason why it's kind of weird. If you notice how he said the last 5 to 6 months, he noticed that something was going wrong, that it didn't feel the same. Well, that's when his buddy Anthony comes in. Really, like, that's when you really start to notice. I'm gonna see if I can find a clip of that, and if I can, I'll put it in right now.
So Easter, we got a couple different occasions going on all at once, but I gotta get him a gift. As you guys know, I'm super last minute with like everything. I'm gonna get my dad a dope ass gift, but I just wait till last minute with everything. It sucks. I don't know why I do this, but gift. As you guys know, I'm super last minute with like everything. I'm gonna get my dad a dope ass gift, but I just wait till last minute with everything. It sucks. I don't know why I do this, but gift. As you guys know, I'm super last minute with like everything. I'm gonna get my dad a dope ass gift, but I just wait till last minute with everything.
So yeah, that's really when the public started to notice everything. When I first watched that video, I really didn't think anything of it. I forget even which vlog it was. It wasn't even anything to do with her. It was just a regular, everyday type vlog. And I didn't see that in the background until one of Lance's fans told him that in that video, within 38 seconds, at the 38-second mark, that there was indeed a time when Lizzy blew a kiss at his best friend at the time, Anthony. So that's really when stuff started to get weird, and, you know, after that really got exposed, Lance's family really told him that they were starting to notice something, and they even told him before that, but he didn't really think anything of it. They were getting really close. She was doing his makeup. He was doing her makeup for some reason. The Who Knows Me Better challenge, Anthony knew her better, so that's, I guess, where his family was starting to get that everything was weird. And it really does seem weird because, you know, if Lance is Anthony's best friend, why would that happen, I guess? So with Lizzy, Wurst, and Anthony, no one really knows as to what's going on, but I will show you guys right now a picture that it was on Lizzy's Snapchat story from yesterday, and it was actually sent to me by my girlfriend. So I believe that Lizzy and Anthony are talking. Her vlog goes out today at 3 p.m. This vlog won't be up by then, but I'm not sure if I'll put part of her vlog in it. That'll probably be a video for another day, very soon. Within like the next week, probably talking about what that is and giving you guys some more detail about it. Also, make sure that you go check out Alice Winter's channel for a lot more information about what's going on with Lance, Lizzy, Anthony, the Ravella brothers, and McJuggernuggets. But anyway, guys, here is the picture from Lizzy Wurst's Snapchat story from yesterday that features Anthony in it. It's actually a video, but I only got the picture. I got a screenshot of it. So you can't really see the title in it just because of the way that it was recorded, but it did say new vlog out tomorrow at 3 featuring this one, swipe up, for a YouTube channel. And that's basically what she said in the video, and it's opening my mind now. I didn't really believe the thing with Anthony before, but it's opening my mind to believe that they are in some sort of an intimate relationship. Now, some of you guys might be thinking like, all right, that's cool, but why does it really matter? Well, the part that really matters is that Anthony moved out about a week or two after Lizzy moved out when they broke up. So immediately Lance kind of just thought something, and I would too, because, you know, don't let your bros get close with your girl, I guess you could say. I mean, you think you can trust him, but that's obviously been proven with Lance and in my personal life. So don't let your bros get close to your girl. He moved out. It was his own decision, and Lance was confused as to why, but I think his family and Alice really opened his eyes to believe that there was something going on with Anthony and his ex-girlfriend, Lizzy. So a lot of my inspiration to do this video actually came from Alice Winters. If I look down, I'm just referring to my notes. So Alice has been posting conspiracy theories about Lance, Stewart, Lizzy Wurst, McJuggernuggets, Anthony's friend Brandon, Anthony, all of them. She's been really involved with the drama that's been going on with all that. And she's really been the one that's been providing the community with really what's going on and exposing really what's going on with Lance Stewart. So here are some clips from her videos. I believe we are going to watch the part where she explains really like how Lance did an interview with her and about how he was talking to another girl, and this girl reached out to, or Alice reached out to this girl, and this girl showed Alice some messages, but there's really a thing about this girl that Alice just came out with yesterday. So we're gonna hear some about that, guys. So stay tuned and enjoy. All right, guys, again, I'd like to give a huge shout out to Alice Winters, and I'm gonna let her take it from here. So guys, make sure you keep watching. She gives a lot of great information in her vlog, so I'm going to put some of hers in mine. So make sure that you go subscribe to her, subscribe to me, like, comment, and subscribe for both of us. And send us any information you have about what's going on and with some proof. So anyways, guys, here's
a virtual hug. All right, let's get into this video. In this video, we're going to talk about the missing deleted tweet from Lance Stewart that we've been looking for, Lizzy hanging out with Lance's friends, having footage of the last day Anthony was in the house, and a few other things. In one of my last videos, I had mentioned a tweet that Lance Stewart deleted that we couldn't find at all. Luckily, a wonderful human being found the tweet and sent it to me on Instagram. So I quickly want to give a quick thank you and shout out to Emily Marie. Please go follow her on Instagram. She is a sweetheart for helping me out with my video. So you can obviously see in this tweet that Lance was cutting off anybody who was interacting with Lizzy Lizzy's photos, as we said earlier. And I do want to address something about Lizzy that you all mentioned in the comments, and it was the fact that she was hanging out with Aiden.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, don't tell 6 9, I'm cool.
Let me get a one and put a thing in and grab it and okay.
No, that's Lil Jon.
That was so English.
Can you play that back? I want to see them.
You know.
My theory behind this, and by the way, this entire video is a conspiracy theory. Do not take any of this as 100% fact or truth. My theory is that obviously Lizzy is friends with Aiden's sister and that they hang out, so it wouldn't be fair to ask Aiden not to be around Lizzy whenever he would have to not be around his own sister. Alright, so let's get into the Anthony situation. 4 days ago, Anthony tweeted this. So he was obviously having a hard time with things as well. I'm assuming you all have seen Lance's video, but I'm still going to add a short clip of him talking about the Anthony situation anyways, just in case you need a refresher or you haven't seen it.
Alright. There's no way of avoiding this, so I might as well just tell you guys now. As you know, I once had a lot of people living in my house. Now, every person has decided to move out for one reason or another. Not gonna get into the whole logistics of it, but the very last person in my house was Anthony. You guys saw Lizzy just moved out. And now Anthony moved out. Now, I'm gonna say that is not my choice. That was his choice, of course. Very weird and ironic with timing, I would say. I don't know, it's just been a very weird situation with everything that's going on in my life in the past 2 weeks. Like I always say, I feel as if everything in my life happens for a reason. So, I'll show you guys Ant's room right now. He completely cleared it out in less than a day. Still got the money on the walls. I'm actually gonna end up taking this down eventually. But yeah, there is nothing here. The fan's not even here. I would turn the light on, but there's no light besides the fan light. Yep, that's it. So I don't really know what I'm gonna do. I mean, obviously I have this house, I'm living in it, but I feel as if I'm gonna be next door at my parents' house more often than I will be here. Which I mean, ultimately isn't a bad thing. You guys obviously enjoy the family content. My head just hurts, to put it plain and simple. I got a lot to think about. Obviously, I would love to spend my time in this house with someone, but obviously the timing is just not now, of course. In the future, obviously. But being in this big house alone is not a fun thing. Kind of scary, actually. I don't know, when you're in a big house by yourself, you know, I feel as if you get caught up in your feelings, your emotions, you start thinking, overthinking a lot. That's something that I do all the time, is just overthink about everything. But you know, of course, obviously, I'll be here whenever my friends come over. We got James here right now. We got Mike.
Now what I find weird in Lance's video is that he didn't post his vlog footage in order. At the beginning of the video, he talks about Anthony moving out, but at the end of the video, there's footage of Anthony with them. This isn't footage from after Anthony moved out. The reason we know this is because at the beginning of the vlog, Lance mentions that Mike's mom is coming over to cook them meal preps the next day. The day where Mike's mom comes over and cooks meal preps is the day where you no longer see Anthony in the house. So for some reason he didn't post it in the order that it happened, but I believe that this means that the footage he posted of Anthony today is the last footage he had of him, as well as footage of him the very day he left the house. Having that in your mind, it makes you wonder what's going through Anthony's head during these clips. Is he feeling bad for Lance and trying to make it up to him? Is he feeling awkward? Is he scared? Is he worried? What do you guys think's going through his head?
In a healthy way, of course, besides those options. We're gonna start grabbing some of it, and I'm excited because me and Mike are about to go hard in the gym, bro. Yeah, you down? Let's get these.
Even there, he asks Ant to go to the gym, and he says, yeah, but there's no footage of them at the gym. There's only footage of Lance at the gym with the 2 other guys.
Oh, and it's crazy. Like, how am I gonna finish 20 pounds of rice in one sitting?
You got it.
Yeah, you right.
Yeah.
He's gonna.
You can't eat cereal. Who does that?
That's Ant's favorite thing to eat.
Oh, well, I'm probably gonna have one when we get back.
I know he's gonna have a bowl when we go home.
Yeah. I don't know. I might trade it out. What?
Yeah, bro, this looks better.
Hey guys, so after knowing all that, what do you guys think? Drop down in the comments below. Make this video go viral, guys. What do you think is going on? I know this is old news, but I'm just starting to cover it now. Guys, what do you guys think it is, really? Because I think after seeing the text messages, or not the text messages, I'm sorry, Lizzy's Snapchat story yesterday saying that there's a new vlog featuring this one out tomorrow at 3 p.m. That's the first time we've seen Anthony with Lizzy in a picture. We did see a few weeks ago Lizzy and Anthony getting in the car outside of a Wawa after Lance and Lizzy broke up, but that's the only time we've seen Anthony with Lizzy since the breakup. So now this is breaking new ground because no one has seen them two together since Wawa, and they didn't even see Anthony at the Wawa. They just saw his car and Lizzy getting into it. Alright guys, so this is the newest thing here. Scratch the Lance Stewart, Lizzy, Wurst, Anthony, push all that away. Take away the Anthony and Lizzy thing. That's old news as of right now until her vlog comes out, which we'll see. I'll have a video covering that as well. But the newest thing with Lance Stewart is Alice did an interview with him. I'm not going to show you guys. You can go check it out on her channel. But, so, it's hard to explain. It's really hard to explain. Lance followed someone back. Alice saw that he had just recently followed this only one person back. She sent out a message to her. Her name is Laken Borders. Her name is Laken Borders. She basically told Alice that her and Lance had been flirting back and forth, and they actually had text messages. I cannot find the text messages anymore. You could probably head over to Alice's channel, though, and find them over there once you're done watching this vlog. They're probably over there somewhere, but the most interesting thing is that Alice came out with yesterday is this kid Tyler actually contacted her about Laken Borders and said that she had tried to catfish him back when he was 13. Basically, Laken Borders isn't who she says she is because Alice's girlfriend did an image search on Google and it came back to someone else. But anyways, I'll let Alice talk to you guys about that, so go ahead.
Parts of this title that are clickbait. Every single part of that title is 100% true, and I'm so excited to present to you guys the following video. The reason why I'm excited to show you guys this video is because one, this person has been doing this for years to people, and two, Catfish contacted me today about the situation because that's how bad this has gotten. You are going to see proof of all of this today in this video. So welcome back to your weekly YouTuber news. Girlfriend was the first video that I posted about the situation. I had shared messages that Laken had shared with me, so where Lance Stewart was saying that she was beautiful and she was saying he was handsome, and they were flirting back and forth, planning to possibly hang out together. After I shared the video the first time, you guys all know that Laken ended up messaging me because Lance Stewart wasn't happy with the video being posted. And the reason being is because she told people, including myself, that things between her and Lance were a lot bigger than the text messages that we've seen. The text messages were obviously flirting and there was intention there, but she definitely exaggerated a lot of the emotion and affection that was apparently being exchanged between them two. The next video I posted was Lance Stewart's new girlfriend responding to my video, angry. So Laken had started using her Twitter more frequently. She posted pictures of Lance Stewart, but after the video was posted, she stated that she was deleting her Instagram. She still used her Twitter to respond to some of my tweets about the situation, trying to cover it up, and then followed up by using very vulgar language online, which, considering now that you know she's using somebody else's pictures, would really suck if this was your picture and you've seen somebody using this language online towards other people pretending to be you. So here's where everything began. A fan ended up messaging me on Twitter and asked me who Laken Borders was. The reason being is because they got a call from Catfish to make an episode about whenever this guy was catfished 7 years ago when he was 13. He was catfished by Laken. Apparently there were a few posts online that he's seen, he states, where she and I were tagged together, which is why he ended up messaging me about the situation. He then sent me a screenshot of the email that he got from the casting producer of MTV Catfish. I'm obviously going to blur the contact information from him so nobody spams this guy, but they did contact him and ask him to give them a number to then talk off of email. So they ended up continuing on to text messaging, where he then lost contact with Laken. Sorry, my camera's shaking. I keep hitting my desk. So Catfish let him know that whenever he gains contact back with Laken, to let him know. I don't know how long it's been since Tyler has spoken to Laken, since he was catfished 7 years ago, but he contacted me for help, knowing that I spoke to Laken and knowing that I can contact Lance Stewart about the situation if it becomes an issue, which obviously it is. Laken has changed her Instagram name several times. She has, I believe as of today, deleted her Instagram account. But this is what it used to look like, where you could see all of the pictures that she's using. So my girlfriend did an image reverse search on Google with the girl's photos. The first picture didn't bring up anything. The second picture only brought up people who were following her at the beginning, and as I went through more, the real girl's Instagram account shows up. Madison Smith is the real Laken Borders. This is the real girl in the photos. She lives in my area, the Toronto, Canada area. She is nowhere near where Laken stated she was from. And I contacted Madison. Madison let me know that she didn't know that this girl was using her photos, but that it happens to her very often. She is a model in Toronto anyways, I believe. So I assume people would use a model's pictures more often than a non-model's pictures. Madison also let me know that she doesn't know Lance Stewart, so she 110%.
Alright guys, so unfortunately that's going to do it for today's vlog. You know, just a little tie back to like what's going on. Basically, just stay tuned. Also go to watch Lizzy Wurst's new video at 3 p.m. If you guys happen to see anything in that video, make sure you send it to me or the official Alice Winters. Also subscribe to Alice Winters, Lance Stewart, myself, obviously. I'm going to try to get in contact with that Maddie girl that is actually the real Laken Borders. The one that the catfish is using her pictures. So I'm going to try to get in contact with her, maybe just to get a little bit more insight about what's going on from her. Everyone's channel is going to be down below. If you want to go subscribe to all of them, it'd be greatly appreciated. Again, guys, with that being said, make sure you like this video, comment down below, smash the subscribe button, and let's get these subscribers up, let's get these views up, make this video go viral, share it with your friends, guys. And with that being said, this is going to be the end of the vlog. Hope you guys have a great day. Peace out.